Hi, hello everyone. So thank you so much for joining me today to be talking about essential emotions. A lot of people start with essential oils because they're aware of the amazing physical benefits, but a lot of people don't know as much about the emotional benefits that essential oils have to offer. So I just wanted to share some information with you today, and hopefully you will learn something new and have some fun. So let me see if I can get my presentation to show here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, can everyone see? Yeah? I'll take that as a yes. Okay, so who would like to be more happy, connected, and empowered? Right? Who wouldn't? So that's what we're going to go for today. That's the things we're hoping to learn about. So today we're going to be learning a bit about the science behind emotion and essential oils. We're going to be learning some tools and habits for healthy body chemistry and practical emotional wellness steps that you can take right now. So your body is created to function as a whole. The spirit, the mind, and the body are all connected, and they communicate to each other on a cellular level. So emotions aren't these weird things that just kind of happen to you. They're actually chemistry. They're actually molecules that happen in your body. So, and we want to take a holistic approach to our wellness, and we want to add essential oils to our tool belt so that we can work on all things together to nourish the body, the spirit, and the mind. Your body is made of intelligent cells, and they're wired to restore their own health. Like, they know how to work. So this means that your body is brilliantly designed, and it naturally wants to be balanced and whole. Your body's very good at healing itself. So today I want to invite you to learn about your amazing body and listen to what it might be teaching you. So I'd love for you to become your own best advocate when it comes to your health and wellness, and really take charge of those things yourself. So to learn the language of your body, you need to know what emotions are and what they are communicating. So emotions are information-carrying molecules that bind to and react with cell receptors. Anyone having flashbacks to high school biology right now? So they go into the cell and they impact the function and the behavior of the cell. So in other words, emotions in their smallest and most basic form are chemical molecules. In this image, the cell is receiving these molecules from one of its receptors. So that's the thing sticking out that looks like an arrow on the top left there. And receptors are molecules that kind of function like a scanner, kind of like our eyes and ears, but of the cell. So they're kind of looking around for new information. And then this information is received inside the cell, and it impacts your energy, your behavior, and your mood. Because emotions are chemicals, they're not limited to the mind. They go throughout the body. So emotions flow and are processed through the whole body. And science reveals that there are complex neural processing functions in the mind, as well as the heart and gut. And we refer to these as the three brains. Do you feel really smart right now? You thought you just had the one brain. But these neural networks actually work independently with memory and intelligence. So that means that you can actually process feelings in each of these brains, not just your mind, but in your gut and your heart as well. So the mind is like a conductor, and it directs the body to feel emotionally and behave physically. The heart discerns the message that our brain receives, and the gut responds accordingly, and it distributes health or illness to the rest of the body. So Dr. Caroline Leaf explains that the three brains communicate with each other, and they feed back to each other, and therefore influence the mind. So Dr. Caroline Leaf is an incredible woman. I just bought her book, Switch Your Brain On. It just arrived in the mail yesterday, so I'm really excited to start reading that. So your three brains instinctively process all of your life's experience. So let me walk you through how this works. Have you ever felt like the woman in this picture? Like, in this moment, she has a lot to process, right? Her baby's crying, her dog's yapping at her, needs feeding. She's got a phone call, maybe with some bad news. It's poor woman, right? So in this image, you can see how each of her brains sends its own message. So the mind is thinking, oh my gosh, I have to figure this out. And then the heart is being like, okay, I just feel really overwhelmed. Maybe I'm doing too much. And the gut just reinforces that I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. There's too much going on. So a biochemical reaction occurs. So she might feel conflicted, confused. She might notice an upset stomach. She might get a headache. So all of our emotions have physical effects on our body, right? That's why it's so important to include it in our health and wellness, because it's not a separate thing. It's all connected. So this puts the body in a state of dis-ease, right? Disease, dis-ease. When we think and we feel about something at the same time, then a new belief is created. So in this example, she's now concluding, I'm not good enough. So we are always either reinforcing old beliefs or we're planting new ones. So nurturing a belief produces a fruit. So what beliefs are you thinking about right now? What are you watering? Like, are you feeding old beliefs that need to change, or are you planting new positive beliefs? Okay, so here are two of my favorite oils. This is Balance. I wish I could have you guys smell it, but we can't do that over the internet. So essential oils are an incredibly effective emotional wellness tool. So this Balance blend is a calming and grounding effect to the central nervous system. It contains frankincense, which has been used in every major religion for centuries to promote spiritual awareness. So I have a friend who smelled Balance for the first time, and immediately they just said, oh my gosh, I need this. I need more Balance. So some people may not have such a dramatic response, but some people kind of just notice right away, oh my gosh, I need this. I'm quoting her. That's exactly what she said. Okay, so emotions and oils interact chemically. So both emotions and essential oils are chemically based, and essential oils are very chemically complex, which is why they're able to have so many different applications, which is why you can use lavender for anxious feelings, as well as a burn on your skin, and as well as headaches. It has so many different uses because they're incredibly chemically complex. So essential oils are really efficient at detoxing the cell and restoring the proper cell function. So they really just help your body to work the way that it was intended. And it's amazing how biocompatible they are with the body, because essential oils and humans are both organic carbon-based forms, so they interact together in the same way. So wild orange, this is often referred to as liquid sunshine. It smells amazing. It's hard to smell this and not feel even just a tiny bit happier. It's really good at stimulating energy. So many people love to put wild orange in their diffuser to diminish feelings of overwhelm or anxiety in their environment. And any of the citrus oils like wild orange are great for uplifting the mood and promoting toxic release. And they're also fantastic to clean with and to add into your water. So essential oils are incredibly molecularly dense. So this fact is a bit crazy, but one drop of essential oil has 40 million trillion molecules, which basically sounds like a made-up number. But the point is they have so many chemical compounds in them that they can service every cell of the body within minutes, which is why you just need 1 or 2 drops, right? Because they're so potent and pure and effective. So essential oils promote an emotional and physical detox. They help to remove conflicting cellular messages and encourage cellular restoration. They support these receptor sites on the surface of the cells, and they go inside the cell incredibly efficiently after binding to the receptors. Also, essential oils are able to restore and maintain the state a cell is naturally and intelligently designed to embody. So here you can see a picture of a peppermint leaf and then a magnified picture of that. And these are the oil sacs that are just sitting on the surface of the leaf there. So that's why when you hold a peppermint leaf and you crush it, you're kind of bursting those oil sacs, and that's how you can smell the peppermint smell there. So essential oils are to the plant, they're kind of like the lifeblood of the plant, and they help the plant to defend and nourish and repair itself. And so essential oils have the same function in the plant that blood has in our bodies. And so I said before, because our bodies are both organic and carbon-based, we can experience the similar benefits as the plant would from these oils. So we're kind of just borrowing the good stuff from the plant. So the quality and grade of an essential oil will determine its effectiveness. So you can't go to the dollar store or Walmart or Amazon and get like a $2.99 bottle of oil and expect it to have these incredible therapeutic benefits. It might smell good, and that will probably be the end of it. But doTERRA's oils are so incredibly pure. They're the only ones with the CPTG grade. And what that means is it's certified pure therapeutic grade. And it basically just means that it's the safest, purest oils that you can get. And yeah, like I said before, the other oils just really aren't going to have any therapeutic benefits to your body. So part of the CPTG process is that every single liter of oil is tested multiple times by doTERRA and by a third-party company, because you have to have it certified by someone else. And on top of that, when you get a bottle of doTERRA oil, there's a number on the bottom. And you can actually go to a website called sourcetoyou.com, type in that number, and it's going to show you, I said every liter of oil was tested. They will show you the results from testing that exact liter of oil of the bottle that you're holding in your hand. So that amount of transparency is what I kind of want when I'm using these oils, you know, for my health and wellness, right? They're not just to smell good, like they need to be really good quality. Okay, so it's really cool how essential oils kind of have a similar effect on your body physically and emotionally. So this is peppermint. It's one of doTERRA's most popular oils. So physically, peppermint is really energizing and oxygenating, and actually it's great to use before a workout because it really helps your body to uptake oxygen, like even like up to 20% more. So it's really great to wake you up. And then emotionally, peppermint invigorates and dispels mental fog. So either way, peppermint sort of kind of peps you up. And it's great to use after lunch for an afternoon sort of pick me up. So again, if you guys were here, you could just put a drop in your hands and then rub it together and then put it around your mouth, not nose and mouth, but like not too close because it might make your eyes water, but that's okay. And then just take a deep breath. So that's how you can use it aromatically. So you just rubbed it in your hands and then cupped over your face. It doesn't even need to touch your face, but that's how you can breathe it in, and you're going to notice that it's really going to wake you up. It's going to open your airways, and yeah, it's going to make you feel awesome. Okay. So yeah, so that's aromatically. That's how we can use the oils aromatically. We can cup them around our face, or we can also put them in a diffuser, which is a great way to affect the entire room. It's a great way to clean the air, like to clear the air, both physically and emotionally. And there's a reason why it's called aromatherapy, right? Like aroma, obviously because of the scent, because of the smell, and therapy because of the therapeutic benefits. And smell is actually the fastest way to affect our mood. And it's the quickest way to get to the deepest parts of the brain. Because when you smell something, it actually bypasses the thinking part of the brain. So it has a really quick way to trigger an emotional response, which is why when you smell something, it's one of the quickest links to memory. So I'm sure you've all experienced that before when you've smelled something and it's just immediately taking you back to somewhere. And there are actually smell receptors on every organ of the body. So you may think you're just using your nose, but actually every organ in your body is able to kind of detect that smell. So as you inhale an oil, these aromatic molecules travel to the olfactory bulbs, which are linked directly to the limbic system, which is like the emotional seat of the brain. So that's how you can get an immediate emotional response. So essential oils are dynamic. They are shifting and changing intelligently as they interact with your body's chemistry. It's pretty amazing. So the second way that we can use essential oils for emotional support is by applying them topically. So essential oils are transdermal, which just means that they are tiny molecules that can pass through your skin and go straight into your circulatory system. So you can apply them anywhere on your body and the oils will penetrate every cell, which is pretty crazy. And again, we're just needing one drop, right? So wherever you're holding occasional tension, you can like massage some oil into that area for localized support, or you can rub it on the bottom of your feet, place it over your heart, on the back of your neck and your wrists. So all great points to use an oil topically. So here is an oil blend that I love. This is called Past Tense, and it's for occasional head tension. There are different kinds of headaches, but my headaches always seem to be tension headaches. So I love this. I keep this in my purse all the time for tension headaches. And it's a great topical blend. So I just roll this across my forehead and along the back of my neck, and even along my shoulders sometimes too, if I get some tension there. So physically it's good for tension, and emotionally it can be used for occasional emotional confusion. Okay, so the third way that we can use oils, and this is exclusive to the doTERRA CPTG oils, is that you can use them internally. So again, you really don't want to be using other oils from other brands that you really don't know what's in them. You don't want to be taking those internally. And so with doTERRA, about 70% of doTERRA's oils can be used internally. So you can do that by adding a drop to your water. I love to do that with any of the citrus oils like lemon or wild orange. Add a drop to my water every morning. You could also do it by putting a drop under your tongue, or by putting it in a veggie cap, which is kind of like an empty pill case. Just add some oils in there for whatever you need, and then swallow it like a pill. Okay, so this is On Guard. Who's heard of this one before? I find a lot of people, even if they are new to doTERRA or, you know, not even a member yet with doTERRA, they've all heard of On Guard because someone is recommending it to them because this is just one of the most popular blends, and it's just so amazing for protecting you and your family against seasonal threats. So physically, it protects against illness and seasonal threats, and emotionally, it protects against emotional threats like boundaries. So it's really good to protect against feelings of vulnerability. So these oils that we've highlighted so far are really just a really small sampling of the power of oils and for maintaining your physical and emotional well-being. And all of doTERRA's 100+ essential oils and blends have emotional and physical benefits. Okay, so a bit earlier on, we discussed the gut, the brain, and the heart, and how they're all interconnected. And so essential oils are most effective when combined with good nutrition and digestive health and proper circulation. So I just want to pause here for a second and share a little bit of my story. So I, after my first baby, I was having a little bit of postpartum anxiety, and at that time, I was recommended to try a little bit of an anti-anxiety medication, and so they said to me that it would kind of help with racing thoughts and help me to feel better. And they also kind of warned about some dangerous side effects, that it could go the other way and make things a lot worse. So that was kind of scary to hear. But, you know, I went on it for a little bit, and to me personally, it felt like some days I felt a little bit happier, and other days I didn't really notice much of a difference. So yeah, so that's kind of how I felt with that. And then in the end, I went off it. But since taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is these daily vitamin nutrition supplements here, I felt so much better than when I was actually taking the medication. So this is just my story, what I'm saying. I'm certainly not telling you what to do with your body. And if you are on medication, then that's fine. And, you know, if you want to make a change, then please talk to a doctor. Don't just stop it right away. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. So there we go. So please definitely don't listen to me over your doctor. That's what worked for me. So I found that using this and the essential oil vetiver, I found that and balance really, really helpful for my anxiety. Okay, so that was just a little bit of my story there. But now I'm going to tell you a little bit more in depth about what is in these bottles that are so incredibly amazing. I actually only started it. I didn't want to start them, but I just got so annoyed of everyone telling me how amazing they were, like all the time. I was like, fine, I'll try them. And now I know why people just wouldn't shut up about them, because they really are amazing. You have to try it. Okay, so together these supplements provide the support for the three of our brains. So we get the daily cellular support that we need to feel good emotionally and physically. Okay, so we've got the all of your omegas, so the EO omega, you get your essential oils and your omegas, so you get omegas 3, 6s, and 9s, and that's from food and from animal and plant sources, but there is also a vegan version of that if that's what you're wanting. So the alpha CRS contains a huge amount of antioxidants, and it promotes chemical communication in cellular pathways, and it's amazing for energy. Also, I mean, have you heard of blueberries having a lot of antioxidants? So carrots are like a 200 on the antioxidant scale. It's called the ORAC scale. Blueberries are like 2,000. And clove essential oil is over 1 million. So when we say these have antioxidants, we really need it. Okay, and then the last bottle there is just your daily vitamin and mineral support, and it is from whole food sources. So there's real kale in there, there's real sea kelp. So your body knows how to process it and what to do with it, and it gives your body the right amount of nutrition that it needs, not more, not less, just to to function optimally. It's fantastic for immune function, and basically just gives you perfect nutrition when you're using all three of these together. And everyone who takes these, like, these are the 5 things that people say when they take them. Like, after, you know, asking like loads of people what they feel, they say 5 things. They say they have more energy, they get sick less often, they sleep better, they have less pain, and they have less anxiety. So I think everyone wants all of those things in their life. But what I find is amazing is that when I was recommended to go on some anti-anxiety medication, they gave me a whole list of side effects and warnings, and saying that it's going to be medication for my brain and it's dangerous to mess with it, and I can't miss a pill, and I have to increase and decrease the dosage really slowly, monitored by a doctor. And the doctor said it could make things worse. And I'm like, this sounds really scary. But these are just the basic nutrition that everyone needs, and it still has an effect on your mood, which is what I find incredible. And it's so much safer, right? Like, this is just basic nutrition that your body needs, because we can't get all the nutrition we need from food, and you don't need to be supervised by a doctor to be taking these, yet you still get amazing benefits. So that's why I feel a lot safer and better taking these. And like I said before, it actually worked better for me than the medication, but that was just me personally. Okay, so I'm going along with the same kind of thinking there about how our nutrition and our gut has an effect on our whole body and our mood. I just wanted to talk about cleansing. So regular cleansing of the gut restores healthy physical function, but it's also necessary for clear thinking and mood management. And it's a fact that low digestive function has been scientifically linked with a low mood. So remember, 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in the gut. So serotonin is involved in mood management, and some people call it the happy hormone. So most of it is in your gut. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly talk through what these products here are. So PB Assist, this is all your pre and probiotics. So they help sustain healthy colonies of microflora, all the good bacteria in your gut. And so if you see kind of probiotic yoga or other things, a lot of those things, the probiotics actually get destroyed in the stomach acid, and they never actually get to the actual gut where they need to go. But these have a double encapsulated system, so that actually gets to exactly where it needs to go in the gut, which is what you want. You don't want to be taking stuff and it not getting to where it needs to go. And then the GX Assist, that's kind of, so the PB Assist puts the good stuff in your gut, and the GX Assist removes all the bad stuff out of your gut. Okay, so you really want to do like 10 days of the GX Assist to get rid of the bad stuff, and then you want to use the PB Assist to put in the good stuff. And then Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme complex that helps you digest all your food properly, and helps convert food to cellular energy and promote healthy metabolism. And then lemon and Zendocrine oils there help support the body's natural ability to cleanse itself. So like I said, one of the easiest things to do is just add a drop of lemon to your water every day, and you just get a bit of cleansing help there. But if you wanted to do the full cleanse, then that would be a fantastic thing to do, both physically and emotionally. Okay, sorry, that was a lot of information, right? You guys still with me? Okay, so let's just take a breath for a second and try and simplify things, because you might be thinking, where do I begin? So change is a gift that's always available to us. And if you're ready to feel better and experience more out of your life, then you are in the right place. So doTERRA has 6 mood blends, which makes a total of 10 blends that they have specifically designed for mood. So here you can see the aromatherapy wheel, and it's a great tool to help support your mood in any given moment. And you can see here the negative emotions and what sort of oils are going to help you to counteract that with positive emotions. So even if you don't have these exact oils, which were specifically designed for emotional support, you can see that like the citrus oils are going to be uplifting, and like the tree oils are going to be grounding. So there's a whole kind of science behind all of this here. So you can take a moment to look at it and see how you're feeling and what group of oils you might want to be tending towards. So like the citrus oils, what they do in nature is kind of how they react with our bodies, which is really beautiful. So citrus plants grow in warm, sunny climates. They're elevated off the ground. So citrus oils are going to be uplifting, elevating, happy oils. So the tree oils are going to be like rooted deep in the earth, and they offer like a strong foundation, strength and stability. And the tree oils are fantastic for grounding and feeling more balanced and secure. So one of my favorite oils out of this blend, out of these 6, is Motivate. So if you're feeling a bit of guilt or pessimism, then you can reach for Motivate, which is the encouraging blend, and that's a blend with citrus and mint oils. And so I would just place the Motivate over my heart, on the back of my neck, on the insides of my wrists, across my forehead, and anywhere else I want to. Sometimes I'll just put a little bit under my nose so that I can smell it as well. Or I would just put it in the diffuser. Okay, so becoming happy and connected and empowered requires choosing healthy habits. So healthy mood habits are creating a healthy mood lifestyle. So the first step is to understand where you are now. And so this is a quick assessment to help you understand how to connect with your brain and your heart and your gut. See where you're really at. So just have a look at this slide for a second and kind of put a mental check mark next to the statements that seem true to you. Like, are you working on healthy thought patterns? Are you nourishing your brain with healthy fats so that it can function optimally? Do you digest food well? Is your body healthy and feels good? I often feel peaceful and rest well. Do you need help resting? I know I do, but that's because I have a baby who doesn't sleep through the night just yet. And do you feel like you trust your intuition? So the statements you have a check mark by are the areas of strength that you can celebrate. And the other areas are ones, opportunities for growth is a nicer way to say it. Okay, so based on that, like, did you think of one sort of weed that you want to remove? Like, remember earlier we were talking about watering the plants and like nourishing the seeds and thoughts. So if you found something that you want to remove, like a negative thought, so for instance, you may have a thought pattern, I am overwhelmed, I feel stressed. Okay, so then we can go back to that aromatherapy wheel. And then think, okay, well, what do I want to plant instead? How can I encourage something better and more positive? So it could be a new belief, relationship, supplement, to support your body physically, to help support your body emotionally. So for example, you may want to plant the new belief, I can be relaxed and confident. So yeah, we can just go back to that aromatherapy wheel and see what you need to use for that. And then you want to think, okay, how am I going to nourish this seed? So what kind of habits and practices are you going to put in place as you try and anchor that new belief? So personally, I like to smell wild orange as I'm anchoring in my new positive belief, or as I'm saying my daily affirmations to try and change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. And then eventually the fruit of that new belief after you've been nourishing it is, I am enough, I am whole. So it's essential oils, it's daily affirmations, and it's nutrition. These are all the tools that can help you with your emotional journey. So as you claim greater wellness in your life, I just want you to remember that you fill a bucket drop by drop. Totally messed that up. You fill a bucket drop by drop. You clear your mind thought by thought, and you heal yourself moment by moment. And so small and simple changes can get great results. So I really hope that you've learned something new today. You found it interesting. And so now you're probably just wanting to know how you can get these oils. So I'm just going to spend just 3 minutes just quickly going over that. Okay, so this is how it works. You can get doTERRA at retail price, but basically no one does that because it's not the most cost-effective way. Or you can go with a wholesale membership, which is kind of just like Costco, and that just gives you 25% off of retail prices. But the best bang for your buck is to go with a kit. There are a number of different kits, but the kits, most people start with them because then you have everything you need on hand ready to treat whatever life throws at you. Because if you just have 1 or 2 oils, you may not be prepared for every eventuality. The kits, another reason people start with the kits is because the membership fee is waived. So you don't have to pay a $42 membership fee. That's already included, and you're going to get wholesale prices for the rest of the year. That comes with the kit. And also you can get a bulk discount. So, so some of the kits, the products end up being below wholesale price, because you're kind of getting a lot together and going for a bulk discount. And some of the kits also come with free reward points that you can, kind of like doTERRA Cash, that you can redeem for any of the products. So some people like to get it all, which is this giant kit here, which is basically everything that doTERRA has. And they kind of want to just make over their lifestyle in one go. So they're going to, okay, great. I'm going to have no toxic shampoo or toothpaste. I'm going to make over my cleaning cabinet as well, my emotional and physical health, my gut health, my cleansing health, my skincare. They just want to do it all. So if you do it all in one, then it ends up being a lot cheaper than buying all of these things separately. And so most people think that this kit comes together for about $5,000, but it's not. It's actually only $2,650, and that's US dollars. And it comes with 400 free product credits to redeem on doTERRA products. I also just wanted to show you this because we just talked about a few oils, and I just wanted you to see everything else that doTERRA has. You can see all in one picture here, like all the spa and skincare products as well if you're looking to reduce your toxic load. So yeah, so some people choose to get it all. Okay, and so I mentioned briefly there are some reward points. doTERRA has the most amazing reward system I've ever seen. So do you guys have a shopper's card? Do you get Shoppers Optimum points? You get less than 1% of points on your purchases. So for every $100 you spend at Shoppers, you get 25 cents worth of points, which is pretty crappy. But with doTERRA, you start at 10% and you can earn up to 30% back of your purchase in points, which is incredible. It's a free program to join. You can cancel it at any time, and you always get your shipping back in points. So some of the kits will start you at 10%, and some of the kits are going to start you at a higher percentage, earning more points back for your purchases. So you're already getting 25% off retail prices, and now you're getting another 10 to 30% back in your points. And I love this program because I'm already buying my supplements, my toothpaste, my shampoo, my kids' vitamins, all the stuff that I need anyway. So I may as well get points for it. And I've been with doTERRA for less than a year, and I've already received hundreds of dollars. I'm not exaggerating, hundreds of dollars worth of free product from the points that I've earned from them. So that's fun. Okay, so here are two of our best-selling kits. So they come with pretty much everything you need to support your physical and emotional health. They both come with a free diffuser, which is awesome. And the main difference between these two, they're very similar. Just one's from purchased through Canada, one's purchased through the US. The one through the US, the Natural Solutions Kit, that comes with the Lifelong Vitality. There's 3 supplements that we talked about, and the Canadian one does not. So the price is there. You can see one price is in US and one price is in Canadian. But both of these kits come with 100 free points, which is worth about 100 US dollars, just so you know. So it's not like, oh, you get 100 points, it's worth $2. 100 points is worth about 100 US dollars. And both of these kits will start you at earning 15% back on your future purchases. So these are two of our most popular kits. You could also start with the Essential Aromatics Kit. So when we were looking at the emotional aromatherapy wheel, these were the oils that were around the side of that. These are the ones that are designed specifically to help with your emotions. So this comes with Motivate, Peace, Console, Forgive, Cheer, and Passion. So you can get those oils and a diffuser. Or the kit on the left is the same oils, but they just come in a touch form, which just means that they are pre-diluted in a roller. So it all depends on if you prefer to use oils topically or diffuse them or aromatically. Personally, I love the touch kit because they're just really small and easy to carry around with you, because I always like to keep them with me. I love Motivate and Peace. Those are my favorites out of the Essential Aromatics collection. Okay, so there are basically 3 ways that people choose to work with doTERRA. You can just, it's called Live, Share, Build. You could be a Live person, so you're a customer, you use these oils and that's it, which is fantastic. Some people find that they love them so much they can't keep them to themselves, and then they share them with a few friends, and then they basically end up getting these oils for free because they're sharing with some people, and then it covers their own oils, which is awesome. Or some people like myself choose to turn this into a business, and they choose to supplement or replace an income. So I just wanted to let you know that those options are totally there for you. It's not right for everyone, so you absolutely don't have to be sharing doTERRA. 75% of people who use doTERRA are actually just customers. So I'm definitely not saying this is for everyone, but I just wanted to let you know those options are out there if you're wanting to support your income. So I just want to say thank you so much for showing up today. Thank you for taking this time to invest in your health and your emotional health. I really hope that you learned something new and you had some fun. I'd be really happy to answer any of the questions that you have. I know I went through some stuff kind of quickly, but if you had any more questions about any of your emotional or physical needs, I'll see if I can help you with any of that. And yeah, I would just love to help you find the right solution that's right for you and your family. So you can leave some questions here on this Facebook group, or you can email me if you want it to be more private at honeylipseo@gmail.com. That's honeylipseo@gmail.com. So thank you for being here today, and have a great day. Have a happy day. Okay, bye.